Imagine this. You wake up one morning and everything seems off. Your job feels unsatisfying, your relationship seems strained, and the world feels like it's spinning out of control. Sound familiar? We've all been there. But what if I told you there's a way to handle these moments? Not by controlling the external chaos, but by mastering the way you respond to it. That's where Epictetus comes in. Epictetus was a Stoic philosopher, and though he lived over 2,000 years ago, his teachings still resonate today, perhaps more than ever. His work, the Enchiridion, is like a manual for life, simple but profound. It doesn't tell you what to do step by step. Instead, it gives you the tools to face life's challenges with resilience, grace, and strength. The core teaching of the Enchiridion is deceptively simple yet profound. There are things we can control, and there are things we cannot. While this may seem obvious on the surface, it's a truth that many of us overlook in our daily lives. We spend an enormous amount of time and energy fixating on things beyond our control, like other people's opinions, past events, or even natural occurrences like the weather. These are external factors that, no matter how much we wish or try, are beyond our power to change. This fixation on the uncontrollable often leads to frustration, anxiety, and a sense of helplessness. Epictetus, however, redirects our focus to what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. These internal elements are where our true power lies. By concentrating on how we perceive and respond to situations, rather than the situations themselves, we regain control over our emotional and mental well-being. The key is in this shift of focus from external circumstances, which are unreliable and ever-changing, to our inner world, which is entirely within our command. This is the foundation of Stoic freedom. When we stop trying to control what we cannot, and instead master what we can, we find peace. One of the first lessons in the Enchiridion is this: some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. Take a moment to really think about that. Your health, your wealth, your reputation, none of that is fully within your control. But your reaction to those things? That's all you. Epictetus believed that real freedom comes from recognizing this distinction and letting go of what you cannot change. Now, does that mean we should just become passive bystanders in life, indifferent to everything? Not at all. Epictetus wasn't advocating for a life of detachment, but rather one of empowerment. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are in control of how you think and how you respond to every situation life throws at you. A key teaching from Epictetus is to accept things as they are. It's not about pretending to be happy when things go wrong, but about recognizing that everything in life is part of a greater whole, what he called the natural order. This doesn't mean you give up on your goals or ambitions, but you stop resisting what is. Think of it like swimming in a river. If you fight the current, you'll exhaust yourself. But if you learn to navigate with the flow, you move forward with less effort, more grace, and a greater sense of peace. In the Enchiridion, Epictetus teaches a powerful lesson about detachment from outcomes, a concept central to Stoic thought. He argues that much of our suffering comes from basing our happiness on external results, things that lie outside our control, such as success at work, approval from others, or the outcome of our efforts. When we do this, we tie our emotional well-being to forces we cannot command, setting ourselves up for inevitable disappointment. Epictetus suggests a different approach. Instead of focusing on the outcome, concentrate on what is within your power, your effort, your intention, and your mindset. By giving your best and releasing the need to control the result, you free yourself from the anxiety that often accompanies uncertainty. This shift in perspective allows you to find peace in the process itself, rather than the end result. Epictetus extends this idea to how we deal with others, particularly when their actions feel hurtful or unjust. He emphasizes that it is not their actions that harm us, but our interpretations of those actions. If someone insults you, it is your choice to feel wounded or to recognize that their opinion holds no true power over you unless you allow it to. This detachment from others' judgments means that neither their praise nor their criticism can define your self-worth. By reclaiming control over your emotional responses, you gain a kind of emotional invincibility. The opinions of others lose their grip, and you live more freely, unburdened by the weight of external validation. In this way, Epictetus offers a path to deeper inner peace and resilience by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and letting go of everything else. Finally, Epictetus emphasizes that true strength lies not in external possessions or status, but in one's character. External circumstances, such as wealth, relationships, and even physical health, are fleeting and unpredictable. They can be taken from us at any moment, and if our sense of self-worth is tied to these impermanent things, we risk losing our inner stability when they disappear. However, the development of character is entirely within our control. It is shaped by our choices, values, and the way we respond to life's challenges. This internal strength is enduring and independent of outside forces. By focusing on virtues like resilience, integrity, and self-discipline, we create a solid foundation that no external event can shake. Epictetus teaches that when we prioritize personal growth and the cultivation of our best selves, we become unshakable. Unlike money, fame, or even health, character cannot be stolen or diminished by others. It is the one aspect of life we fully govern, and in that lies our true power. So, what does the Enchiridion leave us with? It leaves us with a blueprint for life that's not about controlling the outside world, but mastering the inner one. It tells us to focus on what we can change, our thoughts, actions, and responses, and to let go of the rest. At the end of the day, life is unpredictable, and there will always be things beyond our control. But as Epictetus shows us, real freedom, real peace, comes from accepting what is, focusing on what we can do, and trusting that, with the right mindset, we can navigate through anything life throws our way. Take a moment to reflect. What if you started today with this mindset? How would it change the way you approach your challenges, your relationships, your goals? Epictetus' wisdom still speaks to us across the centuries because it touches on something timeless and universal, the pursuit of inner peace. And that, perhaps, is the ultimate goal for us all.